All right, let's get right into it. We are going to crack open the mental playbook of some of the toughest people on the planet. We're talking Navy SEALs. And the best part? You can use their secrets in your own life without ever having to do a push-up in freezing cold mud. So, let's start with the big question. When life really puts the pressure on, what's the one thing that separates the people who stand strong from the ones who, well, just completely fall apart? I'll tell you, it's not talent. It's not about how smart you are. It's not luck. It's this: mental resilience. It's that ability to just keep going when every part of your brain is screaming at you to stop. When your comfort zone is practically begging you to come back, and taking the easy way out looks so good. So in this explainer, we're gonna unlock that exact mindset. We're gonna cover the mind trick they use to handle insane pressure, a daily habit you can build to basically make your brain stress-proof, and the psychological weapon that is the difference between quitting and being a champion. Let's do this. This brings us to principle number 1. And you know what? It all starts with how we think about comfort. And here is the hard truth, no way around it. Comfort is the enemy of resilience. Every single time you choose the easy path over the necessary one, you're actually making your mind weaker. You just don't grow where you're comfortable. It's as simple as that. The Navy SEALs have a world-famous phrase for this exact idea: embrace the suck. And this isn't about pretending that hard things are fun, no way. It's about accepting that real, meaningful growth is always going to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to feel more like leg day in the middle of a thunderstorm, not some relaxing day at the spa. You're teaching your body that strain doesn't mean danger. So how do you actually practice this? It's really simple. You do one thing that's intentionally uncomfortable every single day. Take that cold shower for 30 seconds. Push yourself to do one extra set at the gym. Make that phone call you've been putting off. You're teaching your brain a new lesson. Hey, discomfort isn't something to run away from. All right, let's move on to principle 2, which builds right on top of this. This is all about how to deal with that feeling of being completely, totally swamped. And this just lays it out perfectly. When a SEAL candidate faces Hell Week, a normal brain goes, oh my God, 5 days of pure torture. It sees the whole mountain and it just shuts down. But a SEAL's brain, it's been trained to shrink the battlefield. The only goal is just get through this 1 minute. That's it. Then the next, and the one after that. You can start using this like today. The next time you feel that wave of overwhelm from some huge project, just shrink the battle. Your mission isn't to finish the project. No, it's just to work on it for 10 minutes. Find the tiniest possible first step and just do that. You'll be amazed at the momentum you build. Okay, on to principle 3. This one's about that conversation that's always running inside your head, and more importantly, how to take control of it. We've all got this inner narrator, right? And for a lot of us, that narrator is a total drama queen. You miss one workout and it's like, well, I guess we're complete failures now. A SEAL is trained to shut that down. After a setback, their narrator just says, I've handled worse. It's a tiny shift, but believe me, it changes everything. And here's why that's so important. Confidence isn't some kind of magic you're born with, not at all. It's just memory. It's a library of evidence you build up over time, one little win after another that proves to yourself that, yeah, you can handle things. So here's your action step to start building that library. Every night before you go to sleep, write down 3 things you handled well that day. And listen, the tiny ones absolutely count. You finished a task you were avoiding, that's a win. You didn't yell at the guy who cut you off in traffic? That's a huge win. You are literally reprogramming your own identity, piece by piece. All right, let's get to our final principle. And seriously, this is the one. This is what truly separates the people who persevere from the people who fold as soon as it gets tough. This is about finding the ultimate fuel, the one thing that powers everything else we've talked about, the thing that makes resilience almost automatic. And here it is. Purpose beats pain every single time. Look, SEALs don't go through all that training because they love being miserable. They do it because they have a purpose that is so much bigger than the temporary pain. Just look at this breakdown. When you don't have a purpose, every challenge feels unfair. Pain is just suffering. But when you have a purpose, the whole game changes. Obstacles aren't unfair anymore. They're necessary. And pain stops being something you have to endure and starts being the very fuel that pushes you forward. Because when your why, your reason for doing all of this, is strong enough, quitting isn't even an option anymore. It's just not on the table. It's not about willpower. It becomes about who you are. And really, that brings us to the most important question of this entire thing. All these SEAL tactics and principles, they're just tools. What gives them power is your purpose. So, the crucial question is, what's yours?